What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Track and Ace. Let's get to it, y'all, man. So we talked about. I talked about the preview yesterday. Go back and watch that video if y'all want to see my predictions. It was basically the title was Shericka Jackson battles Sha'Carri Richardson and Gabby Thomas, right? So watch that video, and pretty much everything went to form like I was saying. Three of the top four that I was expecting. No, I think I hit it on all four because I had Julien, Alfred in fourth. It all hit to expected. Now there was some surprises. Let me put everything up on the screen for y'all. I think it's already up on the screen. But here are the times. So let's go over the times real quick. So Shericka Jackson with a freakish performance that outdid last year's performance. 21.41 ahead of last year's 21.45. She is so ever close to threatening Flojo's 21.34 record. She is about 7/10 of a second off here. 34 to 41. Yeah. She's almost there. She's almost there, man. 410 to 340. She's almost there, bro. She is almost there, guys. And Shericka's still in her prime, so she can still do it. It's not like, she's on a bad age where you just don't think she's going to get there. Shericka should be able to get there or threaten it even next year. Imagine if she does it on the Olympic stage next year, how big that'd be. That'd be a big story coming out of the track and field Olympics, bro. It's starting to become an iconic record to break. And she's, like I said, she's getting closer and closer. And the reason why she's getting closer is because she's getting better. And I believe her speed is still developing. This is why I tell you guys, like, when runners get into their late 20s and stuff like that, they're still developing. And you don't see that recession until they hit about their early 30s, like 30, 31, 32, 33. You don't usually see them go back the other way until that point. So this is probably, I think next year is going to be her best chance to get it. She doesn't get it next year, I don't think she's ever going to touch it. But she should be in a real good spot to get in it next year. I think she's definitely capable of hitting another 21.4 next year. I would not bet against Shericka Jackson. Let me just say this too. I have been very consistent on this channel or Afternoons Delight. Too bad you guys can't go back in my old videos to double check me, man, because I had to delete them all because of copyright purposes. But I've been very consistent in saying Shericka is that girl. Whenever I compare Abby Steiner and I look at where Abby Steiner's ceiling could go to, I always say, man, she's not going to be Shericka Jackson. I've been very consistent about saying that on this channel because I know she's the real deal in the 200. She just is. She's the real deal. She came from the 400. And for a lot of people, she's been unexpected. This is why one of the girls that's up there at the 400 right now needs to try some 200, and that's Natalia Kaczmarek. I think she's one of the people. I don't think she's as fast as Shericka though, because Shericka's really fast in the 100. You have to have that 100 speed as well, and I don't know if Natalia Kaczmarek has it, but she has the long legs like Shericka to really develop into something special in the 200. I know Charlene Miller-Weibo was training as well, but I think she's going to do the 400 next year for the Olympics when she comes back. But we'll see. But like Leaky Clever, girls like that from up there in the 400, I think they could try this. I would say Cindy McLaughlin, but Cindy McLaughlin isn't like short distance fast. That's the same thing I'm worried about with Kaczmarek. Some girls in the 400 just aren't short distance fast. Like Shericka's short distance fast, so she can handle going down from the 400. And it's because she has so much stamina too. She can just outrun people. And that's my concern with the person under her, Gabby Thomas. Gabby Thomas had a really good year. Best season by far. I love what she did this year because she showed a little bit more consistency being under 22 seconds. She hasn't really had a weak run since she lost to Jenna Prandini at the LA Grand Prix. I can't say she's had a weak run since then. Every run that she's had has been really good this year. But one of the things that I'm worried about with Gabby is has she hit her ceiling? Because she gets tired more than Shericka does. But she has done the 400 as well. I think doing the 100 really helped Gabby this year. And that's why, I do want to see Abby starting to run some more 100s and stuff like that. Because I see how it helped Gabby this year be a little bit more consistent. Now, she did still beat out Sha'Carri Richardson, but I don't think that's that impressive because Sha'Carri's not a 200-meter runner either. So, that's not her specialty. And also, I think it was a little too tight. I think it was a little too tight because it wasn't tight at the Nationals. I don't know how. I said this in my video yesterday. I didn't see her running anywhere near her personal best times of 21.61 and 21. Was it .59 at Nationals this year? Or was it 58? I didn't see her running that fast because of the track surface. Is it something about Eugene? For some runners, it aids them. And sometimes it doesn't. Like, that's why Shericka's so cold-blooded, because she can run on any surface and make it happen. And I think Shericka, like I said, I think she got her confidence back when she beat Sha'Carri, because when she lost it, and I can tell they have a deep respect for each other, that they're growing right now, her and Sha'Carri. They have a respect, and I like seeing that in the sport. They're rivals, but I love the way Sha'Carri went over to embrace Shericka after she went to her first and hugged her, gave her a big hug. I think they have bonded through their rivalry, and I think the Jamaicans, Shericka and Julien, they've gained respect for Sha'Carri beating them. Because that's what happens a lot of times. When you have somebody beat you, you gain respect, bro, because it's like sometimes you I don't see that happening. But then when it happens, it's like, oh, I got to give them they do. You know what I mean? But Gabby, my problem with Gabby is there a ceiling with her, bro? Because I don't think she's ever going to run quite like Shericka has. I think her ceiling is where she's at right now. I think it is. I think that's where her ceiling is at. Gabby, I was thinking about the 400 with her. If she should try that, run that a little bit more normally. But I think she's so comfortable with the 200. I don't think she has to. But I don't know. It's just for me, man. I think that's what's missing with her is running the 400 enough. Like Shericka did. Shericka started out with the 400. Because she has the legs. She Gabby has everything to me that Shericka has, but maybe she doesn't have that short distance speed like Shericka has. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. And she's one of my picks for next year of being someone that might take a step back as well. I know it's an Olympic year, but she might take a slight step back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the season goes, and we'll see where she's at. Sha'Carri, man, what a surprise that she's even here, that she's even in the final, and got on and snuck away on the podium against girls who 200-meter specialists. That's crazy. And she got a new personal best. So her previous was 21.94, and she got a 21.92 here. That's crazy, man. Hats off to Sha'Carri this week, man. All the negative stuff that you've been hearing all week from her, surrounding her, just ignore that for a second. Just think about her accomplishments, man. It's been freaking amazing. She completed her redemption year today, and it's been an amazing turnaround story. Now we just need her to do it at the Olympics, get another Olympic gold in the 100, and we'll see what she does at the 200. 200 is going to be tougher next year. And one of the girls that's going to make this thing tougher next year is the girl below her, Julien Alfred. What a season she had on the collegiate level. And out of the girls, I was talking about favorite Philly yesterday, how overrated favorite Philly is. Julien Alfred is the one people should have been hyping up, because Juju is the real thing, bro. This girl, I'm starting to develop a real sense of respect for her, because I'm seeing her do it on tired legs. She's looking like the real deal, bro. She's looking like the real deal. 22.05, bro, was her time. Juju, when she's fresh next year, dog, she's going to be something else, man. That's definitely a pick to put on the podium. That's definitely somebody that might be in the mix to be on the podium, bro. I don't even know if Abby Steiner is going to beat Julien Alfred. Like, that's how dangerous she is right now. I don't even know, bro. Like, she's dangerous right now. Daryll Neita, man. Daryll Neita with a 22.16. I like her. You know what? I like her time. It was a little bit improved in the semifinals. It was kind of like what I expected for her to be, like, right on the edge, to be threatening third. I think she did just that. I think she had a nice final. I think Daryll Neita had a nice final. From there, though, the only positive is Strachan. Strachan and Dina Asher-Smith were the two biggest surprises in here. I did not expect this to go this way. Strachan, I definitely had last place all the way. I definitely had her in last place. She actually showed out. She showed out. She showed out. She kept under 22.30. Strachan did good. Strachan actually did good, bro. Dina Asher-Smith, a bit of a disappointment. She went from a 22.01 last year to a 22.34. It just feels like with Dina Asher-Smith, she is fading a little bit. Like, I don't know. I hate to say someone like her has peaked, but has she peaked? Has Dina Asher-Smith peaked, guys? Has she peaked? Because unless she rebounds hard next year, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Dina Asher-Smith. It's not looking good, bro. I've been waiting all year to see if she was going to do something to make us think that because it's early. I haven't seen it yet. I'm still giving her next year, though. It's an Olympic year in Paris, close to home in England. I think she should rebound. She should rebound next year. And Toulouse, she's a 100-meter specialist. She's actually had, I think for Toulouse, man, what a season she's had, bro. And I think I saw that she was loose today. She had fun. I love what she did before the race, where she gathered all the girls around and was joking and having fun, got them loose. That was great. That was great. You could tell the girls appreciated that too from Toulouse as well. And Toulouse kind of just came, it seemed like she just came in like, I'm just happy to be here type of thing. This ain't her event anyways, you know, it was the 100. I think Toulouse, the season that she's had, I don't think she has any regrets this season. Like, I think she just came in on house money type of deal. It was saying, let's see what I do. You know, she had a great season, bro. She's up there with Shelly. She's 34, bro. The question is now, after next year, because I'm pretty sure she's going to hang around for the Olympics, will she remain in the sport? You know, when is she going to retire? So this will probably be the last time. Well, I can't say because the next World Championships will be in 2025. So I don't know if this will be her last World Championships or not. She may decide to do the 2025 one. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens ultimately with her. But I know the Ivory Coast is proud of her. I know they're proud, man. But that's your 200 meters, man. Next year, we're going to have Abby Steiner in the mix. We're going to have Abby Steiner in the mix, more than likely. Kayla White didn't get there. Is there anybody else missing from this 200 that didn't make it that's probably going to make it next year? I'm trying to think. Is there anybody who missed? I think that was everybody. Maybe Elaine Thompson-Herrera, if she comes back. She might be. She'll be interesting if she gets in there next year. ETH, man. Because it's kind of weird. We only saw one Jamaican, and that was Shericka Jackson. That was all they needed, though. I think that's the only person that was really missing, and we'll see. And I need to put somebody on blast for a second. Someone I had to boot out of my. Someone that I had to boot out of my comment section, bro. Leroy Johnson. Some of you guys that be in the comment section might have heard of this dude because I've seen him on other channels just disagreeing all the time, bro. I had to get him on. I had to block him, bro. I had to get him on up out of here, man. And he was trying to challenge me, like, "Hey, go ahead and block me then." Like, all right, like he's trying to be, trying to be hard or whatever. Like, I'm like, dog, So I made a video. So basically, this all kind of started out. I made a video about Abby Steiner saying she probably would have been in the final unlike Kayla White, right? So the first comment he makes, he said something about, well, she didn't make it out of the national, so you can't say she would have made it into the finals. This is a big word, bro. If I said it, that means I think it would have happened. Okay, I think it would have happened. I wouldn't have just said it. I made a whole damn video and I put myself on the line out there, bro. If I didn't believe it, I wouldn't even make the damn video. What are you talking about, bro? You know what I mean? And if you look at the times with Abby's consistency, she's always hovering around under 22.30. She rarely finishes over 22.30. I think she's done it twice this season. And she had an injury this year. So if she's fully healthy and got her speed back, she would have finished between the 22.10, 22.25, no problem. So, like, this dude, he stays hating on Abby. He stays hating on Abby. If you guys ever been in his comment section, he stays hating on Abby, bro. This dude stays hating on Abby. And then he said, this is the reason why I really consider blocking him. It wasn't even that comment, right? Even though I've been thinking for a while about blocking him. But he says this. He goes on ahead and disrespects me. You know what I mean? He says, why don't you go in ahead and ask this girl to marry you? Give her that ring. You are obviously obsessed with her. Like, nigga, right? For real? Like, for real? I can't just be a fan of Abby Steiner. You got to go there with me. You got to go there with me. You hate her that much that you had to say some shit like that? No, first of all, and I want everybody to know this that's on my channel, you're not going to come in here and disrespect me, bro. Not on my channel. Not on my channel. I already had to get rid of somebody who was disrespecting me like a month ago, before my channel got into copyright problems. This person probably knows who they are because they can't, they can comment, but ain't nobody going to see their comments. That's when you get blocked. Because that person got real disrespectful with me. You're not going to get disrespectful with me if you're on my channel and think you're going to stay around. And another reason is, especially if you have a history of doing it. Like, I've had Leroy, I think Leroy was on my channel. Or Leroy, whatever you fucking say his name is. I think it's Leroy, but it don't matter anyways. He can't come around and correct me anyways. I think he was on my channel last year when I had Afternoons to Like. But I remember him for a while now. And he's always disagreeing. I don't have a problem with anybody disagreeing on my channel. I always tell y'all to comment so we can have these discussions. And I love going back and forth with you guys. You don't always have to agree with me. I'm not going to block you because you disagree with me. But he does it all the time, and I feel like he's a troll. But when you do it all the time, like I'm with this other dude. Like, I watch a couple of other guys on YouTube, and it's not track channels. But they were saying, like, they hate it when people constantly come on to just disagree all the time. And then every now and then troll as well. Like, that's lame. You don't come on to anybody else's channel and do that shit, bro. Like, come on, man. You gonna disagree all the fucking time? Like, he been disagreeing all the time. Then he trolls all the time. I see him doing it on other people, other people's comment section. So I just say, you know what? It's time to get rid of the dead weight. It's time to get this dude on up out of here. Get rid of the dead weight. Get this dude on up out of here, bro. And then he was kind of trying to challenge me later on to do it. So he said, tracking A's, Google about me. I won't be missing anything. All you talk about is Abby. Then why are you here? Why are you here then? If all I do is talk about Abby Steiner, then why are you here in the first fucking place, smart ass? Why are you here? Why are you here? You old fat man. You old fat son of a bitch, bro. Why are you here then? Why are you here? Why you always in my comment section? If you don't like the content, why are you here then? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you're an Abby Steiner hater, you don't like Abby, this ain't the channel for you, because I make a lot of Abby Steiner videos. And I'll make as many as I want. I don't care if it come off obsessive. I'm gonna make as many Abby Steiner videos as I want to. Alright? Part of the reason why I started the channel is so I can talk about Abby Steiner. Because I've been a fan of her since she was in high school. I've been watching her tape since like her junior year of high school. So I've been watching her for a while. You know what I mean? So now that she's at the pro level, which is something that I've been waiting for, of course I'm going to talk about her. She has a fan base. You know what I mean? So why wouldn't I talk about her? And like I said, if you have a problem with me talking about her, you might as well leave right now. Don't end up like this nerd here, Leroy Johnson, this fat son of a bitch right here, bro. This slob. He an old dude. I'm about 35. This dude's at least, he got to be at least 20 to 30 years older than me, man. And he be trolling on the internet. Like, what old man does that? And then hates on, like, well, like Leroy. Why you so mad at this white girl? Why you so mad at this white girl? Is it because back in the day at some point you either you asked the white girl out and she rejected you, or maybe you asked several of them out, they rejected you, or one of them dissed you back in the day or whatever. So you just hate on all of them? Cause like you be hating on Abby hard, bro. Like it. You talk about me being obsessive. I've always said, and I remember my uncle told me this back in the day. He told me this back in the day. It's better to be a fan of somebody than to be a hater of somebody. When you're a hater of somebody and you obsessively always hating and looking for them, like I don't sit up there. The people that I hate in sports, I don't sit up there and go around to their videos all day, all night, and just troll, or have something negative to say about them. Like, no, that's whack, bro. I be doing something else with my time, bro. You're weird, Leroy Johnson, bro. You're weird, bro. And then he said, block me then. Well, got your wish. Bye-bye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Welcome to Blockafeller Records. Thanks for giving me a reason because I've been thinking about blocking you for a while now. So get on out of here. If I catch any of your soccer accounts in here, I will block them as well. So don't think I can't tell what your soccer account is. Don't think I can't tell. Because the moment you're always disagreeing, I'm just gonna get rid of that account. I'ma know it's you. And then if it ain't you, well, it is what it is, man. But yeah, man, I don't play that shit on my channel, bro. Don't come on this channel thinking you're gonna take a residence here, disrespecting me. See, you could disagree with me, but when you disrespect me at the same time, nah, you gotta go. You gotta go. Because it ain't like you gotta be here. You know what I mean? My channel will survive without you. My channel was almost dead like a few weeks ago, so I don't really care no more about who's here and who's not here on the channel. So you say goodbye to that, man. But let's get ready to end this video. I want to talk about my bets. I had so with the men, I betted on the men too. I went in hard. So I went in like 5 deep, I think, with the men. And the reason why I went hard is because the 2 favorites, Shericka and Lyles, had a really huge minus. And I wanted to make sure I took advantage of that. Because they had a huge minus. Okay, so I think in my video yesterday, I told you how to go like 5 to 7 deep on the bets. I basically put a bet in on everybody except Strachan. Everybody except Strachan. And this is just a win. This isn't 1, 2, 3. This is just whoever the winner is. So the way I did it was I made sure that my wager covered all of the wagers that I put on the other girls. Made sure that it added up to that. So at the end of the day, if Shericka had won, I was gonna give her out $20. My wagers were not bigger than $15. I think okay, let me see. I think it was like let me do the math here real quick, guys. Hold on. Go say this. A little bit of silence. Okay, so it was $10.45 that I put on my wagers. So Shericka's win was going to cover that. She was a minus 290, so she was a little smaller than Lyles. So I was able to get a bigger profit from her. Lyles only gave me like $2.30 profit. I got around $5 straight up. $5 straight up profit from Shericka Jackson. 19.50. The other girls, man, had they won, I was going to get close to around 25 to 30 because they came in at pluses. The biggest win that I would have got was actually Dina Asher Smith. If Dina Asher Smith won, I was going to get like $40. It was going to be insane, bro. But bro, I hedged my shit hard, bro. I went 7 deep, bro. Just because the way the week has gone, I didn't trust anybody. I trusted Shericka, but I really didn't trust anybody outside of Shericka, man. I was like, okay, if Shericka loses, I got to make sure that this is all covered for. I was like, I gotta make sure all of this is covered for, man. So I made sure I did that, bro. That was I made sure I did that, bro. That was definitely something I had to make sure that I did, bro. So I did it. Like Britney Spears, oops, I did it again. You know, I had to do that. But yeah, so if y'all want to bet, man, I got a link in the description below. Make sure y'all bet responsibly. Make sure if you got an addictive personality, do not bet. I got a link. Sign up under me on FanDuel and get ready to go, man. And also I got donation links as well. But that's going to do it for now. I'm going to catch y'all with the 800-meter final on Sunday, and then I'm going to do the relays starting tomorrow. 4x1 and 4x4. So I'm going to cover both of those rest of the weekend, and we're going to go from there. We're going to get ready for the rest of the Diamond League season after Worlds, and we're going to wrap this season up. And we're going to start talking about next year with separate videos after the Diamond League final is over in mid-September, man. So let's go from there, man. Hopefully the 200 next year features Abby Steiner, man. But give me all y'all thoughts, man. Shout out to Star Run. Star Run for sure. Anybody who's new on this channel, shout out to y'all. I had some great conversations with y'all. Really appreciate y'all. Hopefully I'll continue to see y'all come back, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jacob the Analyst as well. Always subscribe to Jacob the Analyst, guys. Go on ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Strachan Ace.